sheesh. All right. Let me dial in. All right.
I feel kind of late to the party because I feel like y'all been hanging out this whole weekend or this whole week, right?
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, well, that whole night was.
It's been a blur, honestly.
We were together for the whole night, pretty much.
How long have you been here?
Thursday. We got here Thursday, and we've just been flying around ever since. Yeah.
Y'all been turning up.
That's cousin. Yeah. That's cousin's fault. I came here with the intention. I was like, okay, cool. We're gonna hit some lifts, maybe grab a bite to eat. Quickly turned into a boys' trip. So
bender.
Yeah.
Bender for sure.
Definitely. That one's on cousins though. That's not my fault.
He's a well boy.
What were y'all doing yesterday? Where like the story? I think you posted a picture of your page, and it was like a swipe of him, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, where were y'all?
We went to Jupiter's, and like I was feeling terrible. This was after we was in the club like the day before that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some waffles and sleep. Like, let's go catch some sleep. He ordered like 3 pitchers of mimosas.
Oh my god!
And then like no one else wanted to partake because I was like, well, I guess I'll step up. So then I got dragged into it, and then I don't know. We had a good time though. It was fun.
Yeah, it looked lit.
All right, so like that's gonna be the part before the intro, and then I'll intro it. Okay. So that way we're just like we introduce him because bro, people always are like, oh yeah, introduce.
Yeah. We kind of get caught into like a casual conversation, and then it just takes off.
Do introduction, bro. I feel that. Yeah.
Like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah. Like,
why is he on the podcast?
Yeah. All right, guys, so welcome back to INAKA Power Radio. This is episode
12. God knows, man.
Yeah, 12, 13. And
that's
today...
bad. We can't just say 12, 13.
No, it has to be like 12, right?
Or 13.
No, it's 13. It's 13
that's
because
cool.
Joe was 12, remember? And I made the joke? Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Welcome back, episode 13, and today we are accompanied by Mr. Jack West.
What's up, guys?
That's a cool ass name. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a legendary name.
I appreciate it. It kind of rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
The truth is, though, that's my middle name. West is my middle name.
Yeah.
I had to.
Yeah, when you sent me the info, it was like,
you're like, oh, he played me. He's played everyone.
No, but I literally go by my middle name, so I feel that.
All right, dope.
Middle names are wavy. But yeah, man, I mean, a lot of people have been asking for this episode. Like, it was because I knew you, but I didn't really know you until we followed each other the other day, and then I was like, oh shit, like everyone's asking for this.
For real?
Yeah,
really?
like
okay.
There's like, bro, when I posted the story, yeah, right?
When he tagged me in the story, and I just recently started following you, and when he tagged me in the story, or he tagged me and he posted a picture of you on the story, I got a lot of DMs like, yo, like, I can't wait for this one, man. I fuck with Jack.
Yeah.
I can't believe y'all are doing this.
The P emoji?
Yeah, it's just
The
like,
P
they were just going crazy. And I was like, damn, this is going to be a good ass episode.
Yeah.
So, people have been going crazy for this one.
Okay, I'm hyped on that. I had nothing. I had no idea what to expect. So I was like, cool, yeah. That makes me feel better.
But I asked him at dinner, I was like, yo, like, do you want to hop on the pod? He's like, yeah, what kind of questions are you gonna ask?
Yeah. Like, what are you gonna ask?
I don't know, man. Just like regular stuff, So,
have you been on the pod before?
A small one, just with like my boys for fun. So, yeah, it's probably the biggest pod I've been on.
That's dope.
I'm hyped. I'm honored to be here.
We're honored for you.
We're honored for you being on for sure. Like any guest, it's dope to have them on, but this is really dope. Yeah, I guess hopping in, man. Like, how's your trip been in Houston?
How's my trip been? It's been solid. Like I said, we had other plans originally, and I figured it was gonna be fun though because I've met Josh before. This is my first time meeting Marco. Mm-hmm. We've been boys on IG for like over a year now, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go out and make it happen. And us 3 together, it was sick. I was hyped on the content we shot too.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Like, y'all got busy.
Yeah.
Y'all got busy.
Yeah, Marco was always saying like, oh, I'm gonna go to Vegas, like to link. And so, how did you what made you come to Houston? Like, what in particular?
I told Marco, he was asking me for a while, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. Because I don't like traveling. I'm a homebody. I like just working out, chilling.
Why don't you like traveling?
I did a lot of it in the Marine Corps, you know, and I kind of got over it. Like, I hate airports. I hate it. It's always the worst nightmare. But if it's like worth traveling to go, like, I thought it would be dope to link up with Marco. So like, all right, we'll make it happen. Yeah, it was fun.
And then straight from here, ironically, you're traveling to LA.
Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to. So we extended so we can make this pod happen. And yeah, I'm going straight to LA after this to do a little link up with one of my plugs out there.
Yeah. So how long are you gonna be in LA?
Just until the 25th. Not too bad.
Oh yeah, it's not bad.
So like a few more days.
Yeah, and then you're just straight at home for the rest of the year.
I don't know about the rest of the year. Marco's trying to go to Mexico in like 2 weeks or whatever.
Definitely not on prep, bro.
Yeah, he brought it up. I was like, okay, we'll see. He's
not on prep.
But I don't know. I just want to get back to training. Like,
yeah,
I enjoy just being in my routine, working out, making content. So I'll probably just kick back for a little bit. But I wouldn't mind linking up with Marco if he wants to do something. You know?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
26.
Yeah.
How long were you in the Marines for?
5 years.
Shit.
Yeah, I got out when I was 24, I believe. Yeah, I just turned 24. I got out.
Oh, so you joined when you were like 19, 18.
I think I had my 18th birthday in boot camp. So
Wow.
Or 19th birthday. I can't remember, something like that.
Was that something you've always wanted to do?
I don't know if I grew up like wanting to be a Marine, but bro, I was just like a mess coming out of high school, like, and the dudes I was kicking it with were just like whatever, kind of just vibing. And I'm from a small town, you know, and they were just hanging out. And my dad was like, dude, you got to do something. Like, and I hated school. Like, I was never a solid student, always getting in trouble and shit. So the Marine Corps recruiter, you know how I don't know if you know how they are. They're like vultures. They're like vultures.
Yeah.
And they were on my ass, bro. They were on me all the time. Like, you got to come to these pulley events. Like, come, just check it out. So I finally did, and I don't know. I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna go to the Marine Corps, see what it's all about. Because I didn't have any other better options, in my opinion. Like, I wasn't just gonna kick it at home. So I went, and it was sick. Like, I liked the Marine Corps when I was in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, parts of it, and not the whole thing, but like, I only it was fun. It was a good experience for me. I feel like definitely not for everyone.
Yeah. Because Marine is like, that's not like regular, intense. Right? Marines are like,
you can kill somebody, right? You know how to kill. If you wanted to kill me, you could kill me.
I don't know about all that. maybe if I had to, you know, but like, I'm not like a lethal predator or anything.
No.
You're just killing people.
Like, like at any moment, if you wanted to take my life, you could take it.
Bro, I think that's what the Marine Corps like portrays, but you'd be surprised at like the characters you see in there. Like it's very like, okay, this guy should be in the Marine Corps, and then
how'd you get in?
Like, how did I get in?
No, I know something like
okay. No, like, are you lost kind of a deal? But yeah, I know. I think I could handle myself if I had to. I was in during peacetime. Okay. So like, nothing was really popping off, which I guess was a positive. Like, I kind of wanted to be able to experience like the actual Marine Corps, but I did, just not during a time of war.
Yeah.
So it was a little.
You wanted to go to war.
You were ready to.
He's like, I'm like listening, and he's like, yeah. I mean, I kind of want to experience the whole thing. I'm like, war? Like, you wanted to go to war is crazy.
I don't know. I'm glad I didn't. Like, I'm sure anyone who did would probably be like, no, you don't. But
yeah.
It's like, dude, I joined the Marine Corps. Like, I kind of would have. It would have been cool.
Yeah,
but maybe,
sure.
Who knows? But no, I had a good time in it. It was.
What'd you spend most of your time doing? Like, what was your duty like?
Oh, dude, I got shafted hard. So I was supposed to be security forces originally, like that's the contract I signed. But then some stuff happened right before I went to boot camp, and I had to change my contract or not go. It was something like that. And so I went, and they gave me the job as an HE mechanic to start, a mech. And I hate changing my oil. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll do this if you guys want me to. I'm not going to say no. I couldn't say no. So that sucked. And when I hit the fleet, that's like after I went through all my training, it's like, what did I do? Bro, I don't think I fixed one thing when I was in the Marine Corps.
What's
I'm not gonna
HE?
lie.
What's
like
HE?
heavy equipment, like bulldozers and shit, like stuff that they would build berms at if we were actually in combat and stuff. Like, that's what we focused on. But I'll be honest, I was a terrible mechanic. Like I never fixed anything. So I did that for like 2 years, and then I got to be a boat mech, which was actually kind of cool because you know, like those rubber boats you'd see on the commercials, like
The Marines.
the
Yeah.
Proud, the Marines,
You and the Proud,
They're
yeah.
like ripping people off of boats and stuff. Yeah, they're like, hey, we need someone to like go to a school so that they can work on those. And I knew that recon, the reconnaissance units, they were like big with those boats. So I was like, okay, well, if I work with them, I could work with recon. So that's what I did the last 3 years I was in, which was lit because I got some good opportunities off of that. Like I got to kind of see the side of the Marine Corps I wanted to originally before I got shafted.
Shafted. What does that mean?
By like sent to HE because I didn't want to be a mechanic originally.
Okay.
I was supposed to be security forces. That just didn't work out, and it was cool. It was a cool experience. And then the last year I was in, I was an MAI, which is like the Marine Corps' version of martial arts. It's like their instructors. So I went to like a course so that I could do that. I wasn't really into martial arts or anything, but you got like a little more leeway with your boots. Like the younger Marines you were in charge of them, you can kind of, you know, whack them around
Your
a little
pledges,
bit. Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so that was fun. No, it was a good time.
That's what's up. Were you this jacked in the Marines? Because when you shook my hand out there, like, you almost killed me.
He like shook your whole body. Right?
No, like,
chill.
bro, like, it was very uncomfortable. I had to like kind of like catch myself because I was kind of embarrassed. Because like he shook my hand and like he came in like, you know, like the dap.
Yeah.
And like, no homo, like you just made your chest made contact with me and I lost my breath.
Oh my god. No.
It was very like.
You're like, damn. Like,
What's the word for it? Like, were you like
surreal?
not surreal?
surreal is crazy.
Not surreal.
It was a surreal
It was
moment.
just like demoralizing.
No,
I
chill.
felt little. I felt really like.
Shawley's like, man, fuck all that running shit I'm on. Like, I'm getting back into the weight room.
I was like, because like, he came in, I was like, what's up? I was like, shit, man. Like, I was like, fuck. But yeah, were you always a judge?
I don't know, dude. I don't really think about it like that. I just started. That's what I did for 5 years when I was in the Marine Corps. Because like I said, I hated my job, whatever. So like every single night, I just started grinding. I didn't lift prior to that. But dude, on some real shit, like I just like dirty bulked for 5 years in the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't be on like an actual program because that's just not possible. There's always so much shit going on. Like it just wasn't possible. So I wasn't on a program. Dude, I just trained like really basic splits and ate as much as I could at the chow halls, which was cool because I got as much food as I wanted all the time. So that was like one positive part about the Marine Corps. And I did get pretty big. Like I didn't expect myself to get yoked up like that in the Marine Corps because I wasn't huge in high school. I was kind of big, but
You play sports?
yeah, I played football growing up. My dad was the coach, so I was that kid.
Yeah,
it was fun. But yeah, that's where I put on a lot of my size originally.
What's the diet like at the? So where were you based?
California and Camp Pendleton. It's like Oceanside.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's probably the coolest base you could be.
Is that San Diego, right? No.
It's right by San Diego, like
I know
40
exactly.
minutes away. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a buddy that actually went there. What was the diet like?
In the Marine Corps?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, just like basic stuff, just large quantities. Like I'd go in, have rice, eggs, for breakfast, like just huge amounts of it. And then I tried to keep it pretty clean because like I wasn't tracking obviously when I was in the Marine Corps, counting my macros or anything like that. I just do the chicken and rice for lunch, breakfast. Like I'm someone that could eat. I don't get bored. Like I'll just eat the same shit over and over again. But you could also there were some unhealthy days in the Marine Corps too because their chow hall just had like pizza, burgers, waffles.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. I just bulked up. I just want to be big.
Yeah.
I wasn't into aesthetics. I was trying to be a weapon. That was my mission. You know?
Oh, weapon.
Yeah, I just want to be
You're
big.
cheap.
like that.
You're
Yeah,
cheap.
you're a missile right now.
You're definitely a missile. Like
You're a fucking
if we ran
missile.
out of like shit to launch, we got someone to launch for sure.
But nah, I wouldn't like. I don't think my diet was super clean. I didn't have the resources to like actually have a clean diet. I just had to get it how I could. You know.
Yeah. So do you think like obviously, I mean, you said you liked it. Do you think the Marines had like a positive impact like on your life as far as like like mindset and stuff like that?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
For me, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I tell everyone, because like a question I get a lot from my followers is like, I hate when I get this question. It's like, should I join the Marine Corps or should I join the military? I was like, dude, I don't know. Like, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I low-key knew when I joined that, like, okay, this would probably be good for me, like, instill a little bit of discipline in me, because I was all over the place. And yeah, I really, like, truthfully, like, enjoyed the Marine Corps' like outlook on stuff. It helped me grow a lot and shit. So yeah, I did. I liked it a lot.
That's dope. That's dope. And so you actually met him in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, my boy. That's been my boy for
You're
like
in the Marines
5
too?
years.
Yeah, we're in the same unit.
Oh shit.
Young Dallas.
He pulled up one day and we were playing basketball, and I was like, who's this white dude? And I was like, who is this guy? Sauced me up, put in the work. He's dirty with it. So yeah, that's been my boy for like 5 years.
Damn, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, that's fire. So like, what did, like, how was it like? How did y'all maintain friends? Because I don't really understand the Marines.
Okay,
so, like,
okay, yeah.
If you have a certain job and like, are these jobs all set up around like the base or like?
Okay, so we were in the same platoon pretty much. So like, we were always kind of interlinked. I'm not friends with like everyone that I was friends with in the Marine Corps, obviously, because like time goes on and you lose friends or whatever. But he was always my boy, so like we kept in contact. We spent most of the time we were in the Marine Corps together, and then he just never lost contact. Like, even when he got out, because he got out a year before me. Yeah, because I messed up. I signed a 5-year contract instead of a 4.
And so did you? So then were you already lived in Vegas before, or like?
No, I'm from Washington.
Okay,
DC. No, Seattle area. Yeah. And then I just recently moved to Vegas.
Yeah. And so did Dallas already live there? Or?
No, I recruited him. He was out in, where were you, Florida? He was in Florida at the time. Or somewhere. I was like, dude,
just come to Vegas.
I need a cameraman really bad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And he pulled up.
That's fire. So, why'd you choose Vegas? Because you said you don't even like partying and stuff that much.
Yeah, I don't. I'd rather just kick it at home.
Yeah.
But I chose Vegas because I was sick and tired of the cold weather out in Washington. Like, I don't know if you've ever been there in the wintertime.
Yeah, it's depressing.
It's trash. I remember I was fed up with it because like the year before I moved, I kid you not, it was like a 3-month period. It was like the grayest winter in Washington. The sun didn't come out for like 90 days. It was overcast for 90 days, and I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. Like, I need sunshine. So I came out to Houston 1 time or 2 times before this.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool. It's dope. Like, I understand like why everyone's coming here. Obviously, the connections are insane. But I wouldn't want to live in Houston personally.
Yeah.
So I was thinking California. What's up?
Why is that?
It's just not my vibe.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like, I like the gym here.
It's flat or
Yeah, it's flat. I'm used to like terrain and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna go to California at first, but then I was like, no. I thought about that for like 2 seconds. I was like, no, because California is whack too.
Yeah.
And then I figured, okay, well, Vegas is like the best of both worlds because I'm way closer to Texas. California is right there, and then I'm not too far away from Washington either. If I got to go see my family or whatever. And I knew that the Dragon's Lair, shout out to the Dragon's Lair. Like, I love that gym. I knew that the Dragon's Lair was there. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
No, I'm not.
Flex Lewis's gym.
Yeah.
You've got to see pictures of it.
Yeah, I have.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Flex Lewis.
Dragons. Wow.
And like, I don't know, that's just like my aesthetic. I was like, okay, if I could train at that gym, I'd be hyped. So I'd never been there before, and I just moved, and I've been training there ever since.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So when did you start posting and making content post like Marines?
Post Marines, dude, I honestly started like right when the first COVID lock hit. Like, that's when I started going hard on it. So
you blew up. So you weren't doing like social media fitness in the Marines?
No, I wish I would have been. Like, if I knew what I knew now,
you would have been.
I definitely would have. It's just my mindset wasn't there for it.
Yeah.
I was focused on other things. So yeah.
And so, like, why did you start
What
making content? Or, like,
prompted
what made you like?
Dude, I just I was going to school, and like I said at the beginning, like the Marine Corps didn't change me being a terrible student. I've always been a terrible student. That's something that didn't change. So it was I was trying to grind it out and go to school and get it done because I didn't know what else I really wanted to do. So I was going for sports medicine because obviously I was into fitness or whatever. But bro, I started getting into those classes, and I was like, okay, I don't know if this is it. But I was working a pretty good job at the time out in Seattle, making money, working security. And then COVID hit, and everything got locked down. And the second that my school was okay, we're going all online, I was like, no, we're not. I can't do that. I just won't. And my boy Johnny, he's a little younger than me. He's 21. He was chirping at me forever. He's like, dude, start a TikTok. Start a TikTok. It's blown up. Because he kind of had one going on. Mm-hmm. And I was like, nah. I got other things I want to focus on. I'm not going to make a TikTok. And then he came over one day. And he's like, dude, let's just do it right now. He's like, you don't even need to do anything on TikTok. He's like, just stand there. So I stood there and we made this 80,000 calorie, or not 80,000, I forgot what it was, a crazy big shake. And I was like, let's just make it. It was a big protein shake. And it hit it got 200K views. And that was the first TikTok I ever posted. Mm-hmm. So then after that, I was like, oh, okay. So this app's the truth. It's actually crazy. Yeah. Because that was kind of when I feel I didn't want to get on TikTok because everyone thought TikTok was the dancing, you know?
Yeah, it was
for the longest
corny,
time. Yeah. And then I kind of was like, okay, no, this app's insane. Yeah. And then after I saw that, I was living with some of my really good friends, the P-Way boys. I was living with the P-Way boys at the time, and we went crazy for 4 months. I think I posted on TikTok 3 times a day for 4 months. Excuse me. And at that time I also started up a YouTube because I always wanted to do YouTube. I always have been into cameras growing up. I just didn't really have the means to start a YouTube, you know. But when I hit TikTok, I was like, okay, well, we might as well just start a YouTube too, and they just grew together at the same time. It was pretty sick.
Yeah, I saw you when you, I don't know, what was it, I don't know, 60K or 58K or whatever, but you hit both on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. Yeah, that's pretty lit.
I think it's funny, my YouTube 60K, IG 60, they're very similar. Yeah, but I don't think it's the same people though. Yeah, because I've hit the algo on YouTube, and I used to be bigger on there than I was on my Instagram. I've never been that crazy on Instagram. I'm not a big IG guy. You know? But
so what was the first? Because now you're that's all you do now, right? It's just content, social media, pretty much. What was the first time when you either posted a TikTok or a YouTube video and you're like, oh shit, this is actually a real thing now?
This is my life.
When
I can make a living.
Realized it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Dude, it happened so weird. It's weird looking back on it. Probably
because it's only been 2 years, right?
Yeah, I don't even think it's been 2 years. It's coming up on 2 years pretty soon. That's what's up. I don't know if I had a moment when I was like, okay, this is it. It kind of just fell in. I don't want to say it fell into my lap because obviously I was doing the work with TikTok, YouTube, and whatnot. But after I picked up my sponsors, Young LA, shout out Young LA, shout out Giordani, Gary, they that's when I was like, okay, there's actually money to be made here. Mm-hmm. And I was telling my friends that too. They're like, no, there's not. Stop playing. No one makes money on social media. Yeah. But I don't know, bro. Probably when I was moving to Vegas, I was like, okay, this is actually what I'm doing. Yeah. You know, it's surreal. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around, bro, because dude, insane. I tell my boys all the time, dude, I just making videos and working out, and you guys rock with it. So it's just it almost seems fake to me sometimes.
Nah, I feel that.
Yeah, that's the way I'm I don't know.
Sometimes it's what the fuck? How is this
how am I doing this for a living? And I don't have to work a job. This is my shit.
It's so weird.
I get to record myself and post it, and I get to live life and shit.
It breaks all society norms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing for sure. Insane to me, but
yeah. Do you remember the first time a fan came up to you?
Let me think. Honestly, the first time I pulled up to Houston, a lot of people came up to me, which was super cool. But also in my local gym, I had some people coming up to me, and that's when it was weird and stuff. Yeah. And people would hit me up in grocery stores, be like, "Yo, I saw your YouTube. That's crazy." And I was like, "That's so weird." I just still can't it doesn't seem real, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%. I had 2 dudes come up to me in the club this weekend. I was like, damn, I was pretty lit.
Yeah, I made it.
Had to drop that in there, you know. Had to drop it in there.
I was like,
okay. Just had to.
All right.
If you see me out, just get a little photo just to boost the
holla at him.
For sure. Just boost my ego and take a photo. Like you don't even have to post it. Just take it. So when did you start collabing with like, or just like meeting people like Sush, James,
Sush and Jam?
Marco,
Sush and Jam was like my first big collab. That was sick. So Young LA hit me up when I was at like 20K on Instagram, or maybe a little lower than that or whatever, and then I murked it with them right off the bat because I was kind of popping at that time. And so then Sush is like, yo, what's up? Like, you know, because we were, I think at the time, like me, James, and Sush were probably like the most popping at that time, you know. And so I kind of got a connection with them. I came out here, and after that it was just like game over. I was like, okay, I want to collab with as many people as I can, so long as they're like real ones, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel that 100%. Yeah, man. I've been hearing about you a lot. Like
I should have came out and seen Marco like 6 months ago.
Yeah. He's been like, bro, like this Jack West dude, and then recently I was like, yeah, you're. Actually, my dad told me about you once too.
What?
Like my dad like saw you on TikTok or some shit, and he's like, bro, like y'all need to sign this guy, and I was like, yeah, like well, but then I looked at your account and I was like, whatever. Oh shit, like he's already signed to, you know, X, Y, and Z. So it was like, yeah, it's been like, what do you have planned next? Like, what is like your, I guess like your end goal from all this?
From all this, I mean, obviously, I want to keep producing content. Like, I'm trying to grind YouTube right now. Like, that's my baby for the year. I want to compete at like the end of this year, just for the one time, you know, just for the one time, because I didn't get into this to compete, but I kind of just feel like, okay, I might as well, just for fun, just to see.
It's great YouTube content, man. It's so great. It's the best thing ever.
So that's like a big focus on my mind. Like after this, like that's why I was cool with coming out and getting kind of wild with the boys out here, because when I go home, it's like I'm locked in until the fall. Well, locked in, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my main concern. And then long term, dude, like I'd like to own my own business. Obviously, I'm not 100% sure on what I want to do on that yet, but something's coming. Like that's the end goal.
That's fire, man. That's fire. You want to talk about how you started the P-Way trend before Gunna did?
Yeah, Gunna stole that from me straight up.
Really?
Everyone, P-Way.
Bro, he's been
No,
I've been seeing P from this dude.
I don't know. It's funny how that went down though, because there's no way Gunna knew what P-Way was. I was like, I'm gonna go make a song on that. But yeah, I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, what was that? Like, how did you even like? What was
so
that
in like the very beginning? I had this funny homie growing up who always used to say P-Way the only way, and I always would be like, bro, what does that even mean? Like, what do you mean P-Way is the only way? He's like, real P's no, like, you know. So honestly,
oh shit, y'all really did originate this shit.
Yeah, this was like in high school.
Yeah.
And so one day on one of my YouTube videos, like, yo, P-Way the only way, and so many people started blowing up the P emoji. It was ridiculous. So that like kind of became like our cult. The P-Way is the cult. Everyone asked me like, what does P-Way mean? I was like, that's just our cult.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. And then Gunna wanted to hop on my wave, and so he put.
You saw a YouTube video.
Yeah,
he definitely did.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
man, you gotta hit up Gunna. You need your percentage on that.
Get a little something out of that.
For real. Damn, no, that's so funny, man. Because like, I remember seeing like, it was one of the kids here. He just took a photo with you. I don't know what he said, but it was like, oh, like P-Way. And then it was just, that's when I saw you the next day, and I was like, yo, like, I don't know if we started talking about Gunna and shit, but yeah, like that's hilarious, man.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
What companies do you work with besides Young LA?
I work with Gorilla Mine.
Okay.
Obviously, shout out Derek the GOAT. Lujo Fino is like my chain plug, along with Regiment Co. And Anabar, obviously. Love Anabars, and that's like it. Honestly, yeah. I want to keep it small. Helamix, always sending me shaker bottles too. I didn't forget about you guys. I love them.
That's what's up.
Those are all pretty good companies.
Yeah.
Not as good as INAKA, but
okay.
Crazy.
Nah, I fuck with all those.
I'm not involved in any of that.
No, I fuck with all the companies. I think I know someone at like each of them, so they're all pretty dope.
Do you consider yourself in the fitness industry?
Nah.
No.
Well, I guess if you want to say that.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I just like working out. I liked making videos, so I did it, and then this is where I am now. But the only reason why I say I don't consider myself in the fitness industry is because, like I said, I'm not a bodybuilder. Like I just like working out. So I don't know. Should I consider myself in the fitness industry?
I think you're very much in the
Yeah, it's
you're very much so in the industry.
I'm 29, so for me, I'm looking back on like you, Sush, Marco, James, and I'm like looking at like what me, Christian, and Matt, and all those other people, what we were. The ancestors, yeah.
That was on that pod. Yeah. That was on that pod.
Well, I'm looking back on what we were like when I was your age, 26. 26, I didn't even thought INAKA wasn't even a thought in my head. So like, it's wild, and it's like, damn, like for me, like I'm just sitting here listening to. I mean, every person that we've interviewed, they've all been essentially brought on by Ant because he has connections with you guys more than I do, and I feel like I develop relationships after these like kind of moments, you know, because it's my first time meeting you. So it's I don't know, it's just weird looking. I mean, because for me, I look at y'all and I'm like, damn, this is the fitness industry today, and it's not like a bad thing or a good thing. I'm just saying this is the fitness industry today, and it's back then IG was like our platform, but today y'all have IG, YouTube, TikTok, and y'all are all killing it in y'all's own way, and it's crazy that like. The cool thing about y'all versus like us, y'all are like all like kind of like friends, and y'all all click and stuff like that. At least the top heads, like the top people. Yeah. Like you, Sush, James, Marco. Like we didn't have that.
Were you guys beefing back then or what?
Yeah, I guess it was like it was
a lot more clicky, right?
It was clicky for sure. Yeah. It was like if you fucked with this, you couldn't fuck with this. It was. Like Gymshark. Back then it was like, I don't know if you know of Gymshark.
Yeah, no. I get the vibe.
Yeah, it was Gymshark.
They're still catching a lot of heat.
Yeah, it was Gymshark and like just a bunch of other brands that like if you were on that brand, you couldn't fuck with this brand, and it's just for me, it's mind blowing to one that I'm fucking old now, and then two, there's like people that are like bro, like when I was 26, like I was doing what you're doing. Like I was trying to grind out YouTube to grow my shit. I was competing in like one of my first like NPC shows, and at that time, Pro Card wasn't even on my mind. IFBB was never on my mind.
You're IFBB Pro, correct?
Yeah,
okay, I thought
and
so.
I got that when I was 28.
That's
so 26, bro. I mean, like I said, I was doing exactly what you were doing. Like you said, you wanted to start your own company. I had no idea. I remember Heidi, you know Buff Bunny? She's an Ancestors too. So she dates Christian, obviously, and I remember I was 25, 26, and she asked me the same question that Ant asked you, what's your long-term goal? Because at the time, she's older than me, and I think she's like, I'm not going to say it, but I think she's older than me, yeah. So there was a time where I remember we were at BJ's, and she asked me, what's your like long-term goal? Like, what do you want to do with this? And like, I felt so stupid because I couldn't give her an answer. And I was just like, I just gave like the stupidest, easiest answer ever. I was like, not stupid, but I was just easiest answer ever. I was like, well, I want to like do, like you said, YouTube, and then start my own company eventually. And I just sat there, and I was like, damn. Like I'm sitting across from Heidi, who has Buff Bunny, and I'm sitting next to Christian, who has Alphalete, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do with my future. Like I don't know what this entails for me. I'm just gonna continue doing this fitness content or whatever you want to call it, YouTube content, IG content, and kind of just keep pushing it, and whatever happens. And I think it's just weird that like I feel like you're in that same position, and now like you and everyone else, man, like I feel like y'all have even more of like a cult following or like a bandwidth behind you guys to like do whatever the fuck you want. Like I feel like if you wanted to, and you say you don't know what you want to do yet, right? As far as the company goes.
Yeah.
I feel like if you wanted to start your own thing, whatever it may be, it would just blow up. Especially because of the people that you have surrounded around you. Like I didn't have that back then. It was kind of just like me doing it by myself. And it's hard to explain, man. I find myself looking at y'all's like thing, and like lately I've been talking to like a lot of y'all for like a lot recently, just kind of tapping in with you guys, hanging out with you guys, because for me it's just always it's just fascinating that like I don't know, it's just one of those moments.
Like,
I feel like,
is it like looking back in time for you?
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Okay,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's like looking back in time, and it's just like fuck, like this is really like this is the age.
That's wild.
This is the new age. Like this is like y'all are. I wouldn't even say y'all are up next. Y'all are now.
Yeah.
Y'all are it. Y'all are it. Like no one cares about. Not saying no one cares about us, but like
we care. We care.
but people care. Like the important demographic of the planet, of the world right now, cares about you guys.
Like the youth.
And like I don't know. I think if for the youth, yeah. And if there's one thing that I would go back and like give advice to anyone that's like I guess your age and younger, is just to take advantage of that shit, bro. Because like you have a ton of people by your hand, like just by your grasp, and I feel like whatever you want to do, do it. I was telling Jeremy that on Saturday, Foster. Mm-hmm. It was the first time he ever met me, and I was just telling him, I was like, bro, like I don't think you guys understand how powerful you guys are. You guys are extremely powerful.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys like have a lot of fun like this weekend and stuff like that, but like, bro, like if any one of y'all were to start some shit, bro, like I truly believe that like, bro, next Alpha Elite, next Gymshark, next. It's gonna take time.
Now there's a bunch of pressure.
Nah, there is pressure, but like that's what separates you from everyone else.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm hearing your story, and I'm just like, bro, like this kid, you have it.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want to do.
You gotta act on it.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
No, I feel that. That's mad motivating to hear coming from you, for real. But yeah, I'd feel like bad as a person if I didn't take advantage of this situation, you know, because I know that there's mad people out there that would love that, you know. So definitely am thankful and want to make the most of it
for sure.
Yeah. I think on Christian's episode he was like, we were talking about the fitness community, and he was like, oh, there's really not like a community, and he was like, oh, we're the community, whatever. And then when LT posted the photo, when it was like you, Marco, Josh, Sush,
the basketball all-state
I think
picture,
it was James, right?
That is the community.
That's like
that recent
that was
one?
my
I
Rushmore.
forgot.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
if
if
James was
today.
there. Yeah. I don't know if James. I think James was there, but it was just like
No, James wasn't in that.
No.
But it was like four of y'all, and I think there was someone else. I don't know, but four or five of y'all, and it was like that was like who everyone's watching. Mm-hmm. And like when you're in Marco's video and Josh is in that video, like all of like your fan base is gonna watch that video, and like y'all are just the community. Like, and it's dope to see that like you guys don't give a fuck who signed to who wears what. Like, there's no like beef. Is like
I think it's I think it's so funny when I see people beefing with like other brands. I'm like, you guys are taking this too seriously.
Yeah, it's like
it's like fucking gang wars.
Yeah. Pull up.
Yeah. It's just dope to see that all of you guys like support each other, and kind of like what he was saying is like if Sush was to drop what he told us, and then like you drop something, and then you know everyone drops their own thing, kind of like with Vical, it's like everyone supports it. Like it's not like, oh, I'm not gonna wear that because it's not the brand that I wear. Like everyone has that type of love and like support for each other, and I see it. And that's why it's dope to that. To me, I always like tap in with you guys because most of the people in my position at other companies are like older and shit. So
they don't understand.
Yeah. And so like for me, it's like I'm able to like, I can hit the club with you guys and like relate. And it's like, I'm not on some like weird, like, oh, like you have to post this or you can't hang out with these people. Like I know other people at other companies do that to their influencers. And so that's why it's
weird.
Like,
that's so weird.
It is weird. Yeah. It is extremely weird. And so it's like, yeah, I just like connecting to you guys, especially like our age, because I'm 24, you're 26. Like, it's dope to just be able to like connect and like just link on the same things. It's like, oh, we like the same shit. Let's just hop on the pod and just like chat it up. It's like,
yeah, it's mad cool. It's so much fun. Like, whenever I do travel, like, because I feel like I'm only going to travel if I really want to go link with these people. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, how is this work? You know? Like,
yeah, that's like we're about to go to Florida at the end of the week. You know, just for like some work shit, and it's like, damn, like. But it's lit though, like it's fun, you know what I mean? It's so even on my day to day, our day to day is like, yeah, sometimes we get the stresses and you know whatever comes with like business shit and work shit.
Good problems like, to have though.
Exactly.
It's like the way I think about it.
Yeah, 100%. Like every single day is like some fun shit or like some funny shit, and it's like, damn, like this is life, this is work. It's so dope. It's so motivating.
Yeah, which is funny. Like, dude, that's like, it sounds funny, but growing up, like that's all I wanted because I like genuinely love working out. I think, you know, I didn't get into the fitness industry because like I wanted to, like I just liked working out, you know, I liked it, and it's just weird, like couldn't it be a better situation for me?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Was your dad into working out?
My dad's a big boy. Yeah, he was an offensive lineman at Idaho University, and he, like I said, he was my football coach growing up or whatever. So He had me working out when I was younger, but I definitely like I wasn't working out for fitness. I was working out to be a better athlete, you know.
Yeah.
But he got me into it young for sure.
What position did you play? I forgot to ask.
What position do you think I played?
Linebacker.
I played
fullback.
I played outside linebacker, and I played running back my junior year, and then I played quarterback my senior year.
For real?
Yeah.
How was that transition from?
I guess I started out as a running back my junior year.
Yeah.
My stepbrother was our quarterback. He's a beast.
Yeah.
And he got hurt, so then I had to play quarterback. And I popped off my junior year, but
Yeah.
I'll be straight up. We were ass my senior year.
Yeah.
We flopped. Yeah.
Damn.
We flopped.
Damn.
It sucked.
What position did you like the best? Pause.
Running back. What position?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my
I had to
God.
say pause.
Edit
before
that
you
part
answered.
out,
Yeah,
yeah,
I had to say pause before you answered. That was crazy. That was crazy. Running back?
That's one of those like,
What position? You
Like
should just open it up
videos.
with that. Open the video up with that.
oh my God.
Yeah, what position do you like the most? And you just panel to him before he gives the answer?
That's good clickbait.
That is.
If you do that on the INAKA Pirate Radio,
Yeah,
IG,
like a reel of that.
that
Yeah.
might actually pop
They're gonna
off.
be like, damn, what the fuck were they talking about?
Find out what position Jack likes in the
Jack,
episode.
he reveals all in the upcoming episode.
Oh, man.
But
Nah,
no,
so running back?
Running back was mad fun.
Were you one of those, like, you're
I
like,
just was there to
just wanted
smack.
to
I
hit
was
people?
just there to
Yeah,
smack
I can
people.
see
Yeah.
I can see.
I can see that. You were just hitting the hole. Just pause. Wow. Football is
Hitting the hole.
Football, bro. Football lingo is crazy if you really think about it. Damn, man. Hitting the hole.
You gotta stop.
Hitting the hole smacking shit. Eh?
Yeah.
He was hitting the hole hard.
Head first.
Yeah.
Head first, and the hole's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you watch anybody before you got into the fitness industry, like Christian, Max, Shawley, or did you just be like, you just recorded?
No, honestly, I wasn't tapped into the fitness industry. Like, I knew who you were. I definitely did, because my boys like really liked you, and they really like Christian. But I came up on CT Fletcher, old Bradley Martin, like
Oh, so you were tapped in with like the real fitness influencers.
like Mike Rashid,
Yeah, Mike Rashid.
Simeon Panda was like,
Yeah.
those were all the dudes that were like popping when I was in the Marine Corps. At least that's who I saw. Who else? Yeah,
Damn.
I guess that's who I like kind of messed with.
Yeah, because that makes sense because
Cali Muscle.
you truly fucked with working out. So like
you
those
watched,
are
like,
the
the
people
real
that really
ones.
fucking
Yeah.
work out.
Those
like,
guys
for
were
real.
they were psychos,
Yeah.
psychopaths.
Overtraining. Mike Rashid, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
getting terrible advice from these guys coming out. Terrible advice.
Shit. That's lit. Mike Rashid was goated though.
He was, but his overtraining shit was crazy.
Yeah, he was.
And the whole
monster.
vegan shit.
Yeah.
Like,
One bowl of salad
yeah,
a day.
yeah.
Guys,
And he looked
built
like
different.
that.
Yeah.
Like a fucking truck. And he said he ate one bowl of salad, and then like he would say that like he would only eat like, yeah, it was just insane.
Some of the stuff that used to come out was so funny. I like that that's not the case anymore. Because
Yeah.
I feel like if someone tries to come out with some bullshit,
You're
it
called out.
gets
Yeah.
shut down real quick. Yeah.
But it's crazy because back then, and because I grew up on the same people too. Those are the people that got me into fitness. So I watched CT. I watched Mike Rashid. I remember I was at a event in Dallas. It was like the Dallas Expo, and I walked up to take a picture with Mike Rashid, and he literally refused to take a picture with me and Russell. It was me and Russell.
That's whack.
And he was like, Russell was like, bro, I'm Russell. Like, I'm a huge fan of you guys. I'm a huge fan of you and whatever. I just want to take a picture with you. Me and my boy want to take a picture with you. And he was like, yo, I've seen your name on IG and stuff like that. And he was just like, I'm sorry, bro, I can't take a picture with you, man. He was like, you rock that fake ass Alpha. He was because
No,
me at the time
for
we
real?
were
For real?
sponsored by Alpha League. This is like when I was like a young boy. Me and Russell were young. We were both sponsored by Alpha League. He literally looked us in the eye. He was like, bro, I can't take a picture with you guys. Y'all are sponsored by that fake ass Alpha brand.
That's kind of funny, but like, why? Why? That's kind
No,
of funny.
trust
but,
me,
like,
bro. I literally remember like
speechless.
bro, yeah.
If someone did that to me, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go now. Yeah.
I was heartbroken because, bro,
Yeah,
like
you
that was the day that I stopped idolizing these fitness people. Because like for me, I thought like, bro, to me, this is gonna sound weird, but like Mike Rashid was like someone that like really looked up to. Like for me, like he was like a celebrity to me. So like I was just like, damn, that was heartbreaking. Like I was a huge fan, and you just told me hell no, but in a very disrespectful way.
Yeah.
And I just walked away, and we were just like, damn, like our idol just told us.
Yeah, that's messed up.
It was so fucked. So from that moment, I kind of just stopped idolizing those people. But like I said, I watched those same people growing up. Like CT, Simeon was like my biggest.
I liked their vibe a lot. Like not necessarily like the information they'd always put out, but their aggressiveness towards training was sick. Because like that's the shit I'm on. Like,
but you look back at it now, and a lot of the shit they said, no offense to them, made absolutely no sense.
Oh no, they know it. They know it made no
absolutely
sense.
No sense. Like there was no science backing a lot of the shit that was said. It was just like, I look fucking great, so everything I say is like gospel.
Yeah,
but it was. They got away with it back then.
People definitely believed it. And I was gonna ask, like, do you think any of those guys you watched like has an impact on the type of content you make now or no? Because your content now is like, it's a little different. I feel like than.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Like your shit is like lifestyle almost damn near.
You think?
As far as like Instagram goes.
He's about damn. We need to change it up, bro.
Yeah. No.
No. Like
No.
I mean,
everyone always says that. Like I don't know.
Like I feel like you put out truly like whatever the fuck you want, and like it's the truth. Like when I watch your video, watch you on Instagram, and I met you, you're literally like the same person. As opposed to like, that's what I'm asking. Like as opposed to like Mike Rashid, where he's like,
I appreciate that for real.
He like puts out this shit where he's like, you know, a motivational guy, whatever. And then when you meet him, he's like,
dick.
yo, fuck you, I'm not taking a photo with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm saying, like, in that perspective, or just in general, do you feel like any of those people impacted your content, or is it just because your content's fire?
Dude, honestly, I don't know. You know what's weird is the person that I feel like impacted my content the most, like at least on YouTube, which obviously it's not on the level this dude's doing it. But dude, I always loved David Lade's videos because he's so cinematic with it and shit, and I always thought that was so cool. So I guess I'd say him, but not none of those fools. No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah. Your videos are dope. I'm gonna lie. They're pretty hilarious. I don't really watch many people's videos, but like I'll watch your shit sometimes. Like, yo, this dude's funny.
I appreciate it.
Wavy guy for sure, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
I thought you guys were gonna ask me a bunch of Kush questions because whenever I come on, to
I was gonna ask. Like,
I
don't ever know like if that, because when you asked me, you were like, yo, like what kind of questions you're gonna ask. I don't know if you were like implying like don't ask me about weed and shit.
No, I was gonna ask because I was like, bro, this has been like a very fitness based conversation. I was like, yo, Jack West, like, what the fuck do you do outside of fitness? I was just gonna be like, next question, like,
bro, I'm not gonna cap. I'm mad boring. Like, I just play Halo. I edit all my own videos and stuff, so like, I'm pretty busy most of the time.
Really?
So like, yeah, I do it.
Oh shit.
He films for me.
Oh wow.
I edit it, but like, I want to get an editor in the future, but I enjoy making videos. Like, I find it fun, so that's like where a lot of my free time goes. Kick it with my dog, smoke bud, and fucking, I don't know. Like, I'm very easy going dude. Like,
you have a girlfriend?
Yeah. Kat.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Kat.
She lives in Vegas?
She goes to school in Washington.
Yeah. Oh, Seattle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, WSU. It's like the other side of the state.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Damn.
So yeah, do you want to talk about weed or what?
No, I thought you guys were going to. I thought it was funny because I just wanted to see honestly, what is your guys' outlook on that? Because bro, I was like,
I got stories.
Some people be pressed about it, and I'm not like,
shit. I mean, I was smoking with you, so
yeah.
That's my take on that.
But
that's my take,
bro.
On
I
that.
love when I get
the.
You're a lazy piece of shit for doing that. I love that. I'm like, okay.
I feel like that stigma. I feel like nowadays that stigma should, if that stigma is existing to anyone, then they're just like outdated.
Yeah, they're super
like, outdated. Yeah, okay.
Like, yeah. Have you always smoked weed, or like when did you?
Yeah, bro, dude. Like, that's what I say, because people always ask me, like, bro, why did you start doing it? Like, you're doing it for clout, or why did you start doing it? I was like, and like, I feel like you'd believe this just because you watch my videos and shit. Like, that's just literally who I am. Like, I've always smoked mad bud.
Since when?
Since high school. I probably when I was a freshman. I didn't drink growing up. Like, I'm not a big drinker. The only reason why I drank this weekend was because Cousins was here.
Yeah.
But no, I just always smoke because I have mad, like, I'm like very anxious. I'm an anxious person, and the Marine Corps made that like I don't want to say it made it worse, but it didn't help it.
Yeah.
And so like it helps me kind of vibe and just focus on what I need to. So yeah, that's kind of why I do it, I guess, at the end of the day. But I've just done it my whole life.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to lie about it like when I was on YouTube, you know,
exactly.
because I kept finding myself like, because I record with my boys, and like I'd have to like hide my pieces and stuff. Like, okay, and then I was like, bro, I don't even care. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
That's interesting.
Does it demonetize your?
my YouTube?
Yeah, like having weed in it.
There's no way, because so many people tell me that it would demonetize it, but then I see all these. You know who Psych Substance is? There's like so many platforms that are like solely like focused on drugs and like weed and whatnot, and they have millions and millions of followers, and I've never gotten. I don't make any money off of YouTube though, so I don't care either way.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
No, it's weird because I smoked like every day of my life from like 18 to like 26.
Yeah, 26.
And then 26, I had like a really I'm anxious as well. I have I go into therapy for anxiety. I go to therapy for anxiety. I deal with like a lot of anxiety, and a lot of it's because of this.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
So from 18 to 26, I smoked like a lot. Like you can ask Ant, like we smoked a lot together. And when I hit 26, I just was in a period. I was at a period where I was smoking a fuck ton, and I remember I had like I smoked like a shit ton. Have you ever had like a panic attack from smoking too much?
Dude,
like every smoker's had at least one trip.
No, my fool Fred, my homie P-Way boy, he put a bunch of wax in a muffin, and I didn't know.
Jeez.
Like the concentrated stuff. I was actually pissing him for that. And yeah, bro, I was like, it was edible too. So
Oh my god,
that was like probably the
forever.
worst experience I've ever had in my life.
you were too high, right?
I didn't even know that we could do that to someone. I was like, and I didn't even know because I was sitting on the couch. He tricked me into eating it, and I was like sitting there. I was like, and my eyes started, dude. I felt like I got stung by a bee, and I was like, what is going on? And then he looks at me. He's like, bro, I snuck something into your muffin. I was like, bro, and then I was done. It took me out for like 3 days. I was just like on my couch.
Jesus.
But yeah, you had a bad experience too.
I had a bad experience that was like, but it happened for me as I was getting on the airplane, and I was on the plane.
Yeah, I remember
That's
that.
got to be the worst situation ever,
Bro, when you're like super like stoned beyond, like I was like probably not that level of stoned, but I was extremely stoned.
No, on an airplane.
And I was on an airplane because
too,
you can't get up and walk out for fresh air. You're stuck. And we were landing at the destination. I was just high the entire flight, but when we were landing, I was like, it hit me like hard.
That's wild.
And like,
I just went to Mexico, right?
Cabo, yeah. And like, bro, like that was the first time I've ever had like a panic attack. So for me, it just like opened up a can of just anxiety, and from that moment, I always.
You don't respond the same as you used
Exactly.
to? Okay.
Whenever you smoke weed, it's kind of like you kind of make your own experience with it based on like how you're feeling going into it. So like for me, every time I think, or I'll smoke weed every now and then, but like every time I think to smoke weed, it just resonates with that day, and it's just like it just
not the
fucks
same.
me.
It's not the same.
I can't
that's
do
wild.
it. So
That's
now
wild.
I'm like almost. I'm kind of scared of weed now, and it sucks because like you're an anxious person as well. I feel like it could actually help me, and I think one day I'm gonna get to a point where like I'm gonna be able to smoke it and kind of relax and just focus and mellow out. But I mean, especially with INAKA and shit like that, like bro, anytime I hear weed or like there's smoke, like we went to Aspen, it was like all of us.
Colorado.
Yeah, we were all there,
we were
and they were all smoking, and it was hard for me.
We were smoking.
It was hard for me to say no, but at the same time, I was just like, man, like. I don't want to have a bad experience out here, so I'm just gonna watch them smoke from a distance.
Like literally, he was.
It sucked. But
No, I've heard of like a lot of people saying that they had bad experience and then they don't want to mess with it. I just personally never have.
I've literally never had a situation like that. Like anytime I've gotten like to the point where you know like when you start like overthinking shit and you just find yourself in that like
spiral.
You're like literally just spiraling down.
You say you love it?
Yeah, I love that.
Oh wow. Yeah, this guy's different.
You're insane.
No, because then you're always just like, all right, you just gotta trick yourself into thinking you're good.
Yeah, no, I literally
It's just
tell
weed.
bro. That's what I tell myself. I'm like, dude, come on, it's just weed. Like,
Come
don't
on
be
now.
that guy. Yeah, don't be that fucking guy, man. Like, I'm just like, yo, that's what I do now. It's like anytime I've gotten to that point, but bro, the other night, like when I remember when I was
you're
trying to
talking
leave,
about the
bro,
house?
I was, dude,
No,
I was stoned out of my mind. I was like, I told him the next morning because I left at like 9, went to go run and shit. But I told him the next morning, I was like, man, like, I literally pulled up to the gym and they said I still looked high.
Yeah, he pulled up to the workout on Saturday morning. His eyes were just like,
Yeah.
like that. And I was like, bro, are you good? He was like, bro, I smoke so much. I was like, bro, I can tell. Your eyes are fucking bloodshot red.
I'm just shook that you woke up because we went to bed at like 3 and you went on a run at 7.
Well, I went at 9 because like I set my alarm for 7, but I was like, nah, I can't.
Still terrible.
Yeah,
That's still
I was
terrible.
just like, bro, because I was telling them because we all got into running this week and like bought shoes. And
You guys
shit,
are like running now and
Oakleys.
stuff?
Yeah, I ran.
I next time I'll have to go on a run with you guys.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm down. I did a mile 0.6 or something today, just like real quick, and then I kind of want to get in the habit of running every
Did you,
day.
like,
You're gonna become addicted to it.
Yeah.
Do you get the runner's high at all yet?
Bro, it's just very.
We
just
walked
like,
into our meeting
yeah.
today, our 10 o'clock meeting, and we were just sitting there. Our hearts were just like, and we were like, bro, we feel fucking good.
Yeah,
I feel fucking amazing.
Like I really did feel amazing, man. I woke up like
he couldn't sit down the whole.
You can
bro,
ask him.
we were sitting in the meeting, and he was just like, it was weird because he would get up and just like go stand up and then sit back down and be like, bro, I don't like a lot of you guys. I can't stop.
Yeah,
I just can't
bro,
stop.
because like I'm sitting down, right, and like, because the reason I felt really good is like I woke up super early, like 7 a.m., like brushed my teeth, whatever, ran, then came back, showered, ate my breakfast, like 2 whole eggs, cup of egg white, like a good breakfast, cream of wheat. Get to the office, take my greens. I'm like, yo, I'm fucking dialed, like fuck. But then I'm sitting down in the meeting, and my heart rate is just like. I'm like, geez. I swear to God, I was like, bro, like, am I tripping? Like, let me check my heart rate, bro. And I was like, all right. I had to stand up. Like, I literally stood up and was just like walking around, like in the middle of a meeting. I'm like, and I'm talking
you
to like,
you couldn't calm down,
bro.
You were
it was just like my heart rate was still just pumping from like running. So like,
running's a completely different animal than like
it's
working out.
fucking amazing.
I feel like the euphoria that you get from that compared to working out is better.
Yeah.
Because I used to be a big runner. I love running.
Yeah.
I just don't do it anymore because I weigh 240.
bro, yeah, he was.
It hurts my knees.
Yeah.
It hurts my knees.
240. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that big forever. Like I want to really go crazy this year with working out, like, and then do the show like I said in the fall. But then I'd love to like slim down to like 215 and just
do
vibe.
the dial shit, like
Yeah.
morning runs and shit.
Yeah, still work out obviously, but like morning runs, more functional training.
Yeah.
Because bro, like I don't like the way, like, dude, my body hurts, and I know a lot of that's also from like the Marine Corps and the stuff I did in there. But I'm trying to think long term for fitness because I want to do this for a long time. You know, I want to be able to work out when I'm 40 or whatever.
Yeah.
You know. But,
Yeah, we've been having the same conversations because I feel like when you're like weightlifting, like you're obviously building muscle, but like your cardiovascular is just like not.
And your mobility. Because bro, when I was 26, 27, 28, like those are the years where I was trying to become a pro.
So you were
And
putting
I
on
was
hella size.
I was doing it all. Like I was on shit. Like just
That's kind of like my plan for this year.
Yeah, it was bad. And like there were multiple times where I was just like, I just felt super unhealthy and like my joints hurt and like I just felt like, damn, like there's gonna be a time in my life where I'm at right now, like 29 now. There's gonna be, when I was 26, 27, 28, I was like, there's gonna be a time in my life where I'm gonna kind of just like say goodbye to all this shit, the heavy lifting, the fucking bodybuilder look, like just like looking jacked all the time, and kind of just welcome like the functional like morning runs and just like staying in shape year round.
Being healthy, like
being healthy,
yeah,
being
healthy,
normal and healthy, not being a
Yeah.
fucking android walking around everywhere. Like I was.
Your chest was crazy though.
It was, man.
That's how I knew you from. I was like, what is this dude's chest? Like,
Yeah.
what is this fool on?
The glory days, man.
You know what
Glory
picture
days.
goes hard was that one when you first found Marco.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that
Yeah,
picture.
that was
a
right
legendary
after I
photo.
got my pro card.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That was a legendary photo.
He came pause in
February.
February. Yeah. I got my pro card like beginning of December, late November. So like he came right after that, and that was when I was like still semi in shape. And then after that, it just kind of INAKA just took over, and that all died. But yeah, I'm actually trying to compete this year.
No way.
Yeah, I'm trying to do like my first pro show in August, September. Phoenix Pro, and then I'm gonna do the San Antonio Pro, or the San Antonio
So you're
Pro.
coming crawling right back to it then.
Yeah.
The functional training's not gonna work out. It's not gonna lie.
But the thing is, and I said it on my YouTube channel, I'm like, I'm trying to see, and this is all the learning process for me. And I've done like 12 shows in my lifetime. So for me, it's
That's
like
wild.
At this point, like, I mean, I'm not gonna die if I lose a show. Like, I'm just trying to do it just to do it. For me, I'm trying to prove to myself that I can get ready for a show and look fucking spectacular because I already know how to dial in. I've done it 12 times. I know how to dial in. I know how to dial in, but I want to do it in a different way this year. Cardio for me used to be treadmill, Stairmaster.
You're gonna like actually run and
I'm gonna run and play basketball and just like not stress about it this much this year. I'm gonna my diet's gonna be the diet's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Diet's gonna be dialed in 100%. But I'm gonna for cardio instead of doing treadmill and the normal cardio, I'm gonna do basketball. I'm gonna do running, and I'm just gonna dial in that way.
Okay,
that's my goal this year.
That's super cool. You'll probably feel a lot better going through that too. Yeah,
I don't feel like because when you do cardio now on the treadmill and the Stairmaster, you're just like fuck my life. Like why am I doing this?
Yeah,
shit?
it's so boring.
So boring. You want to kill yourself. But now when you're doing shit that you love, like running and basketball, it's gonna be a completely different story.
Yeah.
So.
That's gonna be cool.
I'll fill you in next time.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works out for me.
It just doesn't work.
So
you know that talk. You know that talk we had on the podcast. Yeah, don't do it. That shit did not work for me.
Stick to the Stairmaster, my boy. The Stairmaster and the fucking.
That's fine.
Yeah.
What do you think about like tattoos and bodybuilding? Because like I have a bunch, and I know that like it's not really like the best thing if you want to be, you know, a bodybuilder, but I don't want to be. I just want to do a few shows for fun at the end of the day.
There's ways you can get tans, and because this is gonna be my first year competing with the tattoo, so I don't. It's gonna be different for me, but I've heard and I've seen at shows where you can get tans that kind of like I don't know if they remove it completely, but they do a damn good job. It's damn near like you walk on stage and you have nothing on your body, but when you rub that shit off, there's a bunch of tattoos in there.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, you're straight, bro. That doesn't. If you like, the thing is. If you have a good physique,
if you're undeniable, like they can't.
Yeah. So okay, I'll say this.
That's what I want. That's what I'm going for this fall. Come in undeniable, and this is whatever.
Yeah. If you have tattoos, I'll say this though. This is a fact. In my opinion, it's a fact. In my opinion, if you have tattoos, you have to come in unfucking deniable.
Okay. Yeah.
Like you have to be on top of your shit. Like dialed, lean conditioning, muscle symmetry. Everything has to be fucking on
posing
point.
And
because you're working harder. Because the person next to you that looks decent or good doesn't have anything kind of blocking it, you know, the tattoos. But if you come in dialed with tattoos, like just completely dialed head to toe, like you can still kill it.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Do all of these tattoos mean something?
No, I just like getting tattoos. A couple of them do, like kind of, but I love tattoos. If I could be tatted everywhere, I would.
Yeah. Are you tatted anywhere else besides 2 arms?
I got like my legs done up. My stomach's tatted.
How was that?
Terrible. Well, that was the worst one. It was 6 hours in one session.
Just straight to the stomach.
I had to stop in the end because I was like, I mean, it's pretty much finished. Like everyone, it looks finished, but dude, worst pain in my life.
Which one did this hurt? Because this hurt me.
I didn't mind these ones too much. Not after the stomach, because the stomach was just torturous.
What was your first tattoo?
Just a little diamond on my leg because I was gonna go. I got this big piece right here, and I was gonna go get it done, but I had no idea what a tattoo felt like. So I was like, I'm just gonna go get something random and see what it feels like.
Yeah.
And then that was the first one.
Are you getting any soon?
I just got my knee done right here. I want to get like. I want to go crazy, but I'm going to wait until after the show in the fall.
Yeah.
And then I'll actually go because I feel like I have enough already.
Yeah. That's, I'd probably get killed if I ever got a tattoo by my dad, but it's, I want one though, one day, potentially. Hopefully. Possibly, like on my hand and shit. Yeah, like very low possibility, but I want to get some on my hands. Like hand ones would be dope. Nothing too crazy, like hands and like wrist. And then
I like knuckle tattoos are what I want the most, but it's like I don't want to say I'm scared to pull the trigger. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. Like right now, if I was able to get tattooed, I would easily get the like lightning bolt emoji, like right here. Dial emoji.
Do it. I'll go do it with you.
Yeah.
Yo, if this video gets like 100K views, I'll do it.
Okay.
If the video gets 100K, fuck it.
I'm gonna promote it so hard.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna promote it so hard.
100K, dude. My dad might kill me, but fuck it. It is what it is, right?
Let's do 50K.
No, it's gonna happen. This could hit 100, but I know for a fact it's gonna hit. It's gonna be like a 50K type of thing. Sush just did 60, I think. Like,
Sush is the goat on this shit, bro.
Yeah,
he kills it.
Yeah, people just want to know what he's doing all the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
Funny ass dude. Bro.
Yeah,
he's every single time I see him, he cracks me up on something.
No, he's dope. He's a dope kid.
He's really passionate about what he likes.
Yeah.
he just loves, like, if he likes something, he's like, he's all about it.
Yeah, like Prada right now.
Yeah. Huh?
Like Prada. Like he's like a Prada boy.
Oh,
Prada.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he wears like nothing but Prada now. I'm like, yo, you
shit.
fuck with Prada for real.
Yeah, that boy peed
Too
out.
fresh.
That boy peed all the way up.
Like, bro, he fucks with Prada a lot,
He
and it's
peed
wavy
up.
though. It's wavy, but yeah, nah, he's. I think this episode is gonna do numbers because like, if it doesn't, the amount of people that were hitting me
It
up,
just
I'm gonna be like,
flops.
yo,
It
I'm gonna be like, yo,
fucking suck.
I'm gonna, nah, if it doesn't, I'm gonna just tell everyone who's like acting like they like
Where the
like,
fuck are you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where you
yeah,
at?
yeah.
Bro. Like my DMs were flooded that
Yeah.
night when I posted you, and like the Instagram was like flooded too. So like,
That's lit. Yeah, I was hyped that we got to make it happen. Dude,
yeah.
for real.
Nah,
You know
for
what's
sure.
crazy? What I think about these podcasts is that, like, people always see you. So, like, for instance, I saw you from behind like an IG photo. I've never even gotten to hear this side of you. So the cool thing about podcasts to me, and I'm sure for everyone else, is that you see Shoofs, you see Brandon, or you see
James,
you see Marco, and you're able to like actually see them in normal like setting. Like, let me just hear, how do they sound? What do they talk about? What do they like? What do they do in their free time? Like, are they cool with these certain things? Are they cool with that? Like, I think that's why these podcasts really like pop off. It's like, damn, they've never seen their favorite influencer in a different setting other than IG,
Like pictures,
muscles, and all that shit. Yeah, so,
I feel that. That's why I don't like. I don't love Instagram because I feel like I can't be myself on it all the time. Like, kinda. So yeah, I was hyped for this.
Yeah,
I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
man.
it was really dope. Appreciate you extending your stay for us too.
Yeah,
That was
thank
dope.
you, guys.
for sure,
Thank you,
for
guys.
sure, for sure.
That was clutch.
This was needed for sure.
Yeah, because the day that we were gonna set it up for Saturday, he was like, "Yo, man, like
No,
his body was just beat up." He's like, "I just
At-
can't."
at
do
29,
it.
For you,
man.
for you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
At
You guys
29.
bailed me out. You guys bailed me out. Cause when was that?
Saturday
It
morning,
was
right?
Saturday morning. It was right after we had.
Oh, you were hungover, huh?
Yeah, you were.
I was ready to go though. I woke up, I
He
took a
took-
cold shower, and I texted him like, "Hey, I'm good to go, man. I'm gonna be there." But yeah, I was like, "Okay, sweet." Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. Nah, I appreciate it. It was dope meeting you finally, and
Yeah, for
this
sure.
whole
Likewise.
This whole podcast was dope, and hopefully we can get you back. I know this is gonna be another episode where like people are like, "Yo, let's see a part 2." Like,
You want to do an episode where like it's just so it's like you and like maybe Marco, you and Marco, or you and
dude,
cousins.
I'd love that.
That
yeah.
would be
That'd
fucking
so much fun.
insane.
Yeah.
Like next time for sure.
yeah, like 4 people, 4 or 5, that'd be insane.
Mhm.
But for sure, y'all can talk about everything. But yeah, man. I mean, thank you for coming on, and best of luck this year. And
Anytime, yeah, of course. Thank you.
competing and just everything that you do. I just wish you nothing but success and just
Yeah, man.
just kill it.
You
Just
got a
kill
home base here. If you're ever in Houston, you got the INAKA headquarters. You got the INAKA boys. We'll always show you a good time.
Big love for INAKA. Big love.
Yes, sir.
it. All right, guys. Peace.
P-Way.
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 P-Way.